Welcome to part 6 of Sailor Moon and the Story. Sorry for the late upload, but I found Dr. Schwartz's house off screen. It's on the very bottom of the screen, and it is the first house underneath the inn. Go in and you talk to Dr. Schwartz's wife and kid. They'll tell you he's not there, and then you'll just head straight over to a cave. But I want to show you something. Exactly what I've been doing the entirety of the time I've been off. Now, normally that right there would have actually took me like 2 attacks to do, but I managed to off these guys with 1 attack. Why? Because I went from level 6 to level 13 in a matter of several minutes. Alright, we're at the village. I'm going to have to go up. So, without further ado, I'll go to the... and I'll just buy some more stuff, and then I'll cut to where we need to go. I definitely will need some more bad medicines. That's for damn sure. And a bracelet for Mars, just in case. So I'll be right back, guys. Alright, this is the way we need to go. It's right in this cave, and we got random encounter. That's okay. Again, high level. Dead. Done. Let's move on, shall we? We'll enter this cave here, and all we have to do is follow the cave to the end of the path. And I got stuck in the wall, and of course, random encounter. These things are going to die real quickly. Because again, I have to mention that Sailor Mercury is at level 13. Because she's at level 13, she will wreck everything in her path. Also, make sure you get the little treasure right here, because that will actually help later on. Well, first I'm going to save, because this cave is intentionally made to beat the ever-loving crap out of you if you rush in here. And, of course, there's sapphire earrings here, and that's going to really help you. First of all, let's go ahead and put those on. The sapphire earrings will give, like, 1 boost to it. Hold on. Yeah, the sapphire earrings will just give, like, 1 boost to attack. And will raise the defense really high, actually. So, like, her defense, speed and action are in the 40s, and that's probably because I still have a, anklet on her. But yeah, you're gonna need that. And as I was saying, this case specifically is for... well, the level balance is basically for you rushing into this cave and leveling up by fighting these things. So that's what that save point is for, just in case you die. But since Uchoten means literally nothing to me, since I'm level 13, it does not matter. That's what I've been grinding off screen, by the way. Yes, I've been grinding Uchoten, and Uchoten and Darken just increased my level, but I had to do it at level 10. Because at the level I was previously, I would have been smacked the hell up. We're almost there. We're just gonna constantly run into random encounters. Again. And there goes those guys. Alright, we're almost to our destination. Sorry for the lag, ladies and gentlemen. We just find our professor here. And he is rather studious. He knows you're there, but he doesn't really see you. Instead, you're gonna have to call to him. Well, Amy's gonna have to call to him many, many times, because he is certainly turning a deaf ear. And let me assure you, Ami has a really terrible temper. especially for shenanigans of her friends, but that's not the point. When you meet Dr. Schwatrz and he notices that a pretty lady is standing before him, well, he goes from respectable doctor to borderline Master Roshi in a matter of seconds. Yep, there you go. And here you thought Ray's grandpa was a pervert in this game. Nope, not so much. This man is literally checking out Amy, asking her for her age and birthday. Why does the creeps always come after Amy? I mean, Ray's grandpa actually told her, and by the way, this was left unedited, that she would make a good wife. Or, more like, he would make a good wife. She didn't understand what he meant, and it's a good thing she didn't. Anyway, an out-of-character thing for Ami, she still has a boyfriend. Even though it's clearly obvious that she would rather study than have a boyfriend, and any attempts to try to get her to fall in love with you will make her break out in hives. Literally. Anyway, now that we found the doctor, we're gonna have to take him back to Kindness Village. But before, make sure you get the Sapphire Tiara. And again, I apologize for the frame rate drop, because my god, the frame rate drops shit the bed in the recording, so that's an apology from me. Anyway, there's the Sapphire Ring, and if you happen to go up a little further, let me go ahead and put that on right now. I definitely need that on. Yeah, I just increased the attack up to 35, and Mercury's defensive stats are in the 50s, so that is great. Yeah, well, I ended up getting caught, and let me show off how powerful Mercury has become now. Her attack's now 35, and that means all of her attacks being dealt to by minor enemies are ranging from 100 to 200, bordering Uranus territory here. Oh, and if you try to go in this cave, the doctor will tell you to turn back. So let's go back to the village. And we're back in Kindness Village. Where we need to go now is back to Hans's mother. And again, sorry for the frame rate drop. So now that we've brought the doctor back, Hans can actually see, will show the doctor exactly what's wrong with his mother. His mother has a rare disease, probably borderlining tuberculosis, or the bubonic plague, one of the two. Whatever the thing is, she needs some Helios in order for her to survive. And the Helios is in the cave where the doctor told us not to go. So we had to actually come here to find out where the Helios is in order for us to even get to that area. Which is why I told you Mercury is probably the longest portion of this chapter. Well, that, and there's the boss battle, but I'll go a little bit into detail when we cross that bridge. Anyway, let us go to the cave, because now we'll be taking Hans with us. And no, Hans and Dr. Schwatrz cannot fight with you, as you already saw. So I will see you guys back in Dr. Schwartz's lab, which is a really long hike. See ya! Damn random encounters. I didn't think they'd be this aggravating. But nonetheless, let's just go forth. This is the cave we need to go to. And of course, once we get a little further and get past this random encounter, plot will happen. But for the time being, Dedu Choten. Thank you! Mercury's like in the 200s with her HP. Anyway, here's the Helios. In order for us to get the Helios, something will have to happen. And by something, I mean Hans will be falling off his butt. Because an avalanche will happen. Well, anyway, let's just take the Haliamos and go straight back to his mother. But first, the He Stone is the reason why that earthquake happens. And now that He Stone will eventually drop into a giant hole. So here's the deal. Now you come to a crossroad. You're either going to A, pursue the He Stone, or B, get the Haliamos to Hans' mother. So I'm going to do the right thing and go back to Hans' mother. Besides, there may be a hidden puzzle piece, and I forgot where it was. And besides, I also need to stock up on some stuff. So yeah, that would be a good idea to go back with him. Alright, see you guys back at Hans' mother's place. Alright, we're back at Hans' mother's place, or Kindness Village if you will. And now we just give Hans' mother, or should I say Dr. Schwatrz, the Haliamos so he can make the antidote and he can save Hans' mother. Apparently something bad happens if you don't give the Haliamos to Dr. Schwatrz. But that's just me. I think either way, Mercury will have to actually ditch Hans to continue her mission. I guess. Well, one thing is for sure, Hans' mother is safe now that the medicine has been made and now that she took it. She went from black to gray. And, well, now that, Hans' mother is back to normal, I think it's time for us to leave and go get that He Stone. But Hans will be convincing you to try to stay. Unfortunately, you won't be able to. This is kind of an important mission because we got our own sick and dying person to help. His name is Tuxedo Mask. Yeah, sorry about that, Hans. We won't be able to go back in that house ever again. So, yeah. If there was anything there, you better get it. One thing is clear, we'll be headed straight for the boss's area. So I'll be grinding up a little bit, and I will see you guys there. Yeah, lots of random encounters, by the way. Take care. Before I continue on to the... God damn it. I cut out one battle and inadvertently cut into another one. Anyway, I just want to show you that you won't be able to make a jump this time around like you did at the beginning of Chapter 5. See that hole? You're not going to be able to make the jump. So you're going to have to get out of this area and walk around. Literally. Yep. This is going to be rather tedious. Again, I'll see you guys in a little bit when okay, I wouldn't say I'll see you guys in a little bit because I'm going to one-shot everything here on the way out. Yeah, I went the wrong way, I know, but I was just showing that off just to show you guys that no, you can't make a jump down there. Regardless of what you chose for Hans, you can't make the jump down there. Okay. The random encounter rate's gone rather high. And the enemies are starting to become, like, repetitive. And by repetitive, I mean there's more Uchotens showing up lately. Haven't even gotten to the boss stage yet. Thank God my EP regenerates, by the way. Oh, and just for the record, off screen, most of these guys dropped life water, which will resurrect any fallen ally, but at the same time, it'll actually heal about 300 health. So yeah, 78 of those means we're not going to be dying for a long time. Well, yeah, I pretty much made it to level 16. Or actually level 15 on the way here. So yeah. I'll more than likely be at level 16 by the end of this. So let's keep on God damn it. Everything has a death wish today. And these things used to give me trouble, and now I'm acing them with 235 damage. All because of the sapphire rings and the really high level I have at this point. You want to hear something more ironic? Sailor Pluto starts off at level 16. That's really ironic. How do I know about this? I actually found out via links. And I'll show those off when I actually go into Sailor Mars' chapter. But for right now, let's focus on Mercury. I went up to level 16. Excuse me. Yeah, commentary with coughing. My bad. Anyway, I mean, I should have cut these out, but I just take care of these guys to the point where it really doesn't matter. We're almost to the boss, right there. So all I have to do is save, just in case something oh wait, Mercury's at level 17. Holy shit! I was one off. So now we found the Kage Stone. And Nabu. Oh, crap. Oh boy, here we go. Now for the reason why I don't like Nabu. You fight her once. This fight is easy as all get out. Whatever you do not waste your EP completely. She actually has about 250 HP. Yeah, I think I should heal up. I came in with 6 ice shards, by the way. I should have also bought some more ice shards. That's gonna come and bite me in the ass later. Well, actually, this fight was like 150, but nonetheless. That's not the reason why I hate Nabu. This fight was completely easy. It's the second time we fight her. And Nabu let it slip that Anshar is actually the leader of the opposite of Scouts. Nabu is a fucking moron, just in case you all are wondering. And now we get a flashback. The opposite of Scouts is basically planning on using the silver crystal and exploit it. Then again, what enemy hasn't tried to do that? Okay, other than Nehelania and Galaxia, yes. In other words, they were planning on trying to exploit the silver crystal for their own selfish gain. So that came to be the gist of what Sailor Moon was for the first 3 series. Excuse me, I had to drink. So now we actually see a backstory as to why Nabu is so evil. So with this tragic backstory, or should I say tragic flashback, by the power of Naruto, Nabu goes from being a pushover, well, you'll see in just a moment, because after this cutscene with her and Ishtar being picked up by Anshar, by the way, Ishtar's the ditzy blonde, Nabu gains ridiculous strength and ridiculous buffs, which is why it's recommended to be at level 15, if not 17, when fighting this bitch. Ironically enough, the only attack that actually will do damage to her is Mercury. Shop and Spray. That's what it is. Not Shop and Spray freezing. Shop and Spray. For some reason, that's the only thing that's gonna do the most damage to her. Oh wait, but it gets worse. You know those physical attacks that you rely on if you run out of EP? Her defense is so high, physicals range from 1 to 5. Also, there is still the fact of her spamming Tempest, her physical attacks, and the incredibly nasty Toxic Mist. So yeah, we're gonna be here a while. And by a while, I mean, I realize I'm gonna run out of EP. As a matter of fact, it's gonna happen in a couple of minutes because, silly me, I forgot to buy some ice shards. Just keep hitting them with Shop and Spray until she's dead. Stop that bitch. Mind you, it would actually take about 12 Shop and Sprays to actually hurt her. So I should have stocked up on ice shards. But no! Arby-Man had to try to get through with this chapter as soon as possible, because he got so bored with it. Not saying that Mercury's chapter is boring, this is the fact that I had level grinded up to like almost near invincible level. Oh god damn it! There's a Toxic Mist and I got poisoned. Ironically enough, that's the hardest hitting thing on her repertoire. I will say this, if you face her and she uses Toxic Mist on you and you are at a very low level, you will die, plain and simple. Oh boy. I should have stocked up on Bathmetics as well, because she will keep spamming Toxic randomly. Especially when she's halfway down. Yeah, especially when she's halfway dead. So aside from Tempest and aside from her physical attacks, she's basically going to use Toxic, and that's the whole gist of her. Honestly, I should not have opened up with Shine Aqua Illusion. Because I would have done more damage. But also I had picked up some Nakayoshis from I'm trying to get the name right. It's Nakayoshi. But I picked those up on the way here grinding. So yeah. I'll do as much damage as I can. But afterwards, I'm going to completely run out of EP healing items. And she's going to keep firing Tempest at me until I heal. The funny part is, I have more than enough healing items to survive this. So if it does come to me having to use physicals, well, I'm gonna be here a while. So basically this is the gist of Nabu, and this is why I hate her so much. Her fight is so damn boring. Thankfully, the other opposite of Scouts does not do the same thing. They're just straight outboard fights. Nabu is the only one that has a flashback-empowered second round, which is bullshit. You'd expect that crap from Naruto. Hell, you'd expect that crap from Bleach, but not here. Okay, maybe in the Sailor Moon S movie, but still. Alright. I got toxic again. Damn it all. And I'm out of ice shards. Okay, Nakayoshi's, you're the only thing that can help. Yeah, stop with the toxic mist already. Oh, really? Yeah, I gotta just resort to this for a little while. One Nakayoshi, or am I gonna heal? Okay, Nakayoshi it is. No, not Moon Cup. Alright. We're gonna keep going. Hopefully until she dies. But trust me, it's gonna get way too long and too boring. And I cut some of this out for a reason. Because I'm down to my last Nakayoshi. Nakayoshi, sorry. Why do I call it Nakayoshi? It's Nakayoshi. I'm down to my last Nakayoshi. And, yeah. That's what's gonna end up happening. As you can plainly see, I'm gonna be hit with Tempest and Toxic Mist. Which, of course, she spins up all of my bath salts. So, that's basically the gist. If you're strong enough, you'll probably do more damage. But make sure you buy a lot of ice shards before coming here. Don't be like me. Remember, buy ice shards. So now I'm basically relegated to Happy Slaps. And she's still able to use her EP. Ironically enough, this is the same fight, and this is going to go on for a pretty long time. Oh, by the way, sometimes if you use physicals, your attacks miss. Because Nabu has ridiculously high evasion now. God damn it. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, you expected some stellar commentary, but what can I say to this? I mean, I would rather have a hard-hitting action battle than to have a boss that all of a sudden has a ridiculous buff from a flashback. That spams the same 3 moves in random order. And might I add, random number generates between 1 and 5. Excuse me. But yeah, that's basically the fight. So, there is a lesson to learn from this, ladies and gentlemen. Never, ever, ever forget to stock up on ice shards. And she runs out of EP in this fight. And by she, I mean Nabu. So guess what happens? We're gonna be doing happy slaps for the remainder of this fight. Cause she literally ran out of EP. Yep, that's basically the whole fight right here. It has now officially became a bitch slapping contest. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. I have 78 life water. I practically Culixed her. Well, actually 70 life water because I used a couple of them earlier. So I practically Culixed her throughout the entirety of this match. In other words, she can't use EP, nor can she heal. Don't expect this to happen to every villain, because it's not. And, well, I'm in shock and awe and disbelief that she ran out of EP. Oh, excuse me. Oh boy. Let the happy slaps begin! Oh wait, the happy slaps already began. Now that's what it's going to be. Mercury, got your pimp hand and make it strong! And guide it across this hoe's face to put her in a hoe's place. Amen. I know I said that wrong, but Nabu does not deserve the correct pimp's prayer. If anything... Oh no, wait, I have 78 life waters. So if anything, she deserves to die. Yes, Mercury, keep backhanding that bitch. Yep. She keeps flinching. She keeps flinching. Smack her one, Mercury. Funny how that backhand slap has a scratch animation. I mean, that would be hilarious if somebody actually put a picture of Nabu and Amy having a slap fight. Because that's all this is. This isn't really a dramatic battle, it's basically both of us forgetting to stock up on items. More me than her, because her having items is bullshit. Yep. She's almost dead, folks. No, seriously, she's almost dead. We only got about 10 more minutes of this. I won't say 10 more minutes, but rather 2 more minutes of this. Okay, 1 more minute. Okay, we still have more time. Oh my god, they're still gonna be slapping each other to death. I apologize for this. Oh, she's dead! Woohoo! And Mercury got 270 experience points from that. With that, Nabu retreats for now. But I'm warning you now, this is not the last you'll see of her. Good thing she does not do this bullshit ever again. Oh, crap. Oh, wait, that's one of the girls' names, Nergal. I don't know how the hell I forgot that name. Anyway, now that Nabu's gone, we can finally get Zoicite's Heatstone and complete the mission. Of course, Ami would be trying to teeter-totter to say either thank you or just whatever, but she's decided that she is gonna have to leave the village. So with that, we're done with Ami's part of Chapter 2. In the next episode, which is Part 7, we're gonna have to deal with Sailor Mars. See you guys next time. Oh, and by the way, yeah, that's the original part.